Hit him with the sponsored by, brother.
All right, now it is actually going to be different because this one, even though it's food, I won't consider it a sponsored by. But
Okay.
I think it's interesting and I want to talk to you about it. And I know you
Okay.
heard of it. So, um, have you heard of the Cardi B Offset McDonald's bullshit?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, I have.
Do you know?
I actually saw an ad for it already.
We share our favorite McDonald's order.
And we start with a cheers.
Oh, I love this shit.
Let's eat.
All right, I'm back. Yeah, man. So the Cardi B Offset. Do you know what's in it? Do you know what you get?
I don't.
I mean, you probably saw it a little bit in the when they showed it while they were like
Right.
cheersing and shit each other. But what do you get? Well, you get a cheeseburger, you get a quarter pounder, an apple pie, some sauce, large fries, and you just choose 2 drinks. So if we added it up calorie wise, cheeseburger is 300 calories, the quarter pounder is 520 calories, apple pie is 230 calories, large fries is about 480 calories, and depending on what kind of drink you get, it could be somewhere between like 290 calories or something like that. So for both, because you get 2 drinks.
Right.
Now, I think it's fucking interesting. I'm like, yo, I'm not mad at her or him. You know what I'm saying? To be like, yo, we're going to like do this deal. But in terms of our show and food and fitness, I'm like, what the fuck? On all sides, meaning like, okay, all of a sudden, taking your lady to McDonald's is now like associated with a romantic meal, and how is, how do you have like a McDonald's date? You know what I'm saying? Like that is just weird to me. And it's McDonald's, you know, like I don't hate on McDonald's, but at the same time it's like, yo, this is probably not the best thing you want to have with you and your lady. You know what I mean? It's junk food. You know, it's like don't get me wrong, like I eat McDonald's sometimes too, but like don't get me wrong, like I'm all for like inexpensive dates. It doesn't have to be, at the best restaurants or whatever. But I don't know, to sort of associate McDonald's meals with like a loving and romantic like time out. I'm just like I'm impressed and offended at the same time. So I don't even know how to really respond to
why?
it.
Well, let's
I'm
start.
impressed
Okay,
because
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. I'm impressed because it's like, yo, I'm not mad at Cardi B and Offset for getting this like $1 million deal. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, why not? Who's going to leave money on the table? I wouldn't leave money on the table. You wouldn't leave money on the table. Right. Go for it. And the thing that makes me kind of upset is because, look, McDonald's is fast food. McDonald's is junk food, right? It's not the food you plan to get. It's like, hey, you know what? We're in a pinch, or, we're hungry. We didn't, we need to stop somewhere real quick. Let's just grab something, get it and go. But this sense of like, hey, we're going to sit here and we're going to have this like romantic time out, and then trying to now associate this food with like quality time, to me, that's kind of like offensive to me as a like fitness professional. And I really wanted to get your take on it. That's why I didn't really like prep you.
Right. No, you did good. That was good.
We usually do.
Yeah, no, that was good. So a couple things.
All right. Now let's see if this works. So I guess we'll start from my response of the whole Cardi B thing.
Okay.
So I don't need specs. So yeah, this is not the first meal McDonald's has done from a celebrity, a black celebrity specifically.
Oh, yeah.
They had a Travis. Yeah, they
Living
had
there
a
for
Travis
years.
Scott.
Yep.
Well, specifically naming the meal after someone is kind of new. In the past, they've had it where like they might show a celebrity eating a specific thing. This is the first time I've seen in a long time, maybe even ever, that it's like a specific name meal, right? Where we had the Travis Scott meal,
Right.
we have the Saweetie meal, and now we have this third one, which is the Cardi B and Offset meal.
Didn't
And so
Chance the Rapper have one too? I feel like Chance may have had one. Am I wrong? Doesn't really
I don't know
matter.
that answer.
Yeah.
It's possible,
Yeah,
but
I
I
feel
don't
like
know
it.
that
I
answer.
feel like he had one, but I don't know. Yeah, but you're right.
It's possible.
They
I
come
don't
along.
remember.
They come along. You're right. Yeah.
But yeah, so where people have had different like sponsorships, these are three specific meals that have kind of come out in the last couple of years,
Yeah.
in the last 2 or 3 years. As far as the marketing side goes, I think it's great marketing. I think it's really smart business move. It's a really smart business move for Cardi and Offset, specifically because yes, they have three different followings. If you think about it, they have Cardi B has her own very large following. Migos has given Offset, and now Offset and his solo career have a following. And as a couple, a power couple, if you will, people are fans of them as a couple, right? And so we have this multi-leveled fan base now getting pitched this meal. So I think as far as that goes, it's a really smart move on behalf of McDonald's and Cardi and Offset. As far as the quality of the meal, I mean, it's McDonald's, right? I mean, we know what we're getting when we go to McDonald's.
Right.
It's not.
It's burgers and fries,
It's not
people.
going to be right. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's McDonald's. Like you know what you get when you go to McDonald's. You can't expect. We're not expecting fitness conscious food here, right? McDonald's is not trying to pitch these meals to cyclists, fitness enthusiasts, marathon runners, bodybuilders. Those are not the people McDonald's is interested in pitching this meal to.
It's not brunch. You know what I'm saying? Poached eggs and salmon or some shit.
Right. And
yeah.
No, this is not that kind of food. This is not, a place where you're going to sit down and have a hearty meal. It's McDonald's. And so you know what you're getting when you go to McDonald's. And so I don't think that they're expecting anyone who does a fitness podcast to really be the kind of person who's walking in and ordering this meal.
Okay.
Now, I do disagree with one thing you said, though. You said that you don't think people plan on going to McDonald's.
Yeah.
On that, I got to disagree a little bit. Even myself, there are times when I'm like, man, Wednesday, I got a really busy day. I think Wednesday, I'm going to make sure I have such and such fast food.
That's
and
true.
I'm not saying a name because they're not paying us. But there are times when I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, this is what I'm going to do. And I also disagree because I think even if me or you who are health conscious and are in the fitness, realm, even if we don't plan to go to McDonald's, I think there are people who are fans enough of McDonald's who say like, yeah, tomorrow night for dinner, we're going to plan this McDonald's, and go. And I also think, who knows, maybe this is a good way to save money. I don't know how much the meal costs. We didn't get to that part.
I can tell you.
I didn't see it in the ad. You know how much it is?
Yeah, so on the app, it's about $15, a little over $15. It probably varies from state to state, but it's about $15, so under $20.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. And so, maybe this meal could be split into 2 or 3 or 4 people. I don't know how people eat who plan on going to McDonald's, but if you could feed 4 people for $30, that's not bad. Again, not the best choice of quality of food. This is high calorie, empty calorie, high cholesterol, all the good stuff that we already know.
Yeah.
Good stuff, quote unquote.
Yeah.
So we know that already. As far as this being a high quality date, like the ad is, I think that's more of a satire. I don't think the very wealthy Cardi B and Offset are looking at McDonald's as a high quality, let's dress up and get sexy for this kind of date.
Yeah.
In fact, in the ad, you see that like it's definitely not a McDonald's
Yeah.
that they're at. So I think it was more of a satire. I don't think this was really,
Yeah, I'm glad you said
I
that.
don't think this was
I'm glad
really
you said
telling
that.
people,
Yeah.
thanks. Yeah, I don't think that Cardi B or Offset would co-sign that McDonald's is a 5-star, catch steak or some shit. Like, so yeah, that's what I think. But again, I mean, it's McDonald's, right? Like, what you're getting when you go to any fast food restaurant.
Yeah.
So even if you saw this ad and you did not think it was a satire and you did think it was awesome, well, then you probably already go to McDonald's. And I'm not even saying that as a knock. I'm saying you probably was like, oh, okay, now me and Dre can eat for half the price of what we normally would spend. Because that meal, any meal at McDonald's today, is above $10 anyway.
Right.
So for me and you to get that same food minus the apple pie, it's probably going to be $15-$20 anyway.
You
So
gotta
give me
have-
the apple pie and let me save $5.
You gotta have the apple pie. No, I'm kidding.
Gotta have the apple pie.
Yeah, I'm glad you said it was a satire because I mean, I'm sorry. It's just like so many things that I think are satire, and I'm laughing. I'm thinking people are not going to take this seriously, and I look and I see people honestly taking it seriously, and I'm like, whoa, you know what I mean? Like
Right.
we live in this sort of like bizarro world sometimes to me, where it's just like, nah, that's supposed to be like a joke. Y'all not supposed to, Donald Trump.
Right.
Donald Trump is running for president. Ha ha ha. That was funny. Oh shit, he won. Like, are you crazy? You know what I mean? Like, oh my
Yes.
God, that's nuts. So yeah, I mean, like I said, I don't hate on McDonald's. Right. There's no surprises. McDonald's menu is McDonald's menu. It's been that menu since the 50s, and they only just added things to it.
Right.
And yeah, you're right. This is a new thing where they're like, yo, let's get rappers associated with meals, especially rappers who have these followings. And from what I can tell, the little research I did, it's doing pretty well because it started out on some like Valentine's Day stuff. We're way past Valentine's, and they're keeping it. They're like, yo, like, you know how much money we made with this? Like, nah, we're gonna let this rock for a little minute because all they're doing is selling the stuff they already have. Quarter pounder cheese, a cheeseburger, apple pies, fries, and a drink. That's a regular. There's nothing special added to that. That's just a regular McDonald's.
Right, that's
menu.
already there.
Yeah. So if they could push out more meals by putting these celebrity, I guess, endorsements with it, I mean, why not? It's just as right. I am a fitness person. This is a fitness podcast, and I'm always about okay. Like I said, I'm not anti-McDonald's, but I'm like, yo, it's about choices, right? So it's like, okay, well, if that's what you're choosing, knock yourself out if that's what you want, But I feel like the average cat that's going to get this McDonald's meal isn't going to look like Cardi B, and he probably isn't going to look like Offset. They're probably going to be people, as you said, who frequently go to McDonald's, and they'll probably have a body that's associated with someone who frequently goes to McDonald's. And it's like now you have more reason to eat something that you've always been eating because, hey, if it's good enough for Cardi B, it's good enough for me type thing. And I just think that would.
And I'm saving $5.
Yeah, and you're saving $5. So you know what? Yeah, knock yourself out. But yeah, I just had like this little love-hate kind of thing for it, and I thought it'd be fun to mention. That's all.
Yeah, I get it. I totally get it. Listen, I want Cardi B and Offset to make all the money.
All of it. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Make all the money. The McDonald's money, whatever else money, you know what I'm saying? Like, make all the money. I ain't mad at y'all at all.
You ain't never lied.
But I think we also have to be smart as consumers, right? Like, everything that your celebrity crush or the people you admire do may not be for you.
Right. Yeah.
Which leads us right into our next topic.
All righty then.